Of clinical space and staff offices.
Okay.
So we're not running clinic today, so I can take you into our clinical room, and I'll just tell you, it is a regular eye lane.
Okay.
The magic here happens with the knowledge that our optometrists have. They are experts in low vision, and they can help a person who has diminished vision. Sometimes you have some usable vision.
Mm-hmm.
They'll look at lighting, magnifiers, contrast, distance from objects, and try to really do a thorough education of what those things can mean for someone in regards to visual functioning. How can we maximize the use of a person's vision to do whatever task that person wants to do? And we will talk about the tasks and training that we offer, but we're pretty much goal directed. So if we tell a person, we really think you would benefit from mobility training. You've had some recent falls, you're maybe not doing the greatest of jobs knowing where the steps are. If a person says no thank you to orientation mobility services, or they just don't want to be a cane traveler, we just move on with the goals that they do accept.
Okay.
There's no forcing of anything here.
Okay.
And sometimes we'll tell people some suggestions for things that we think that they need. They're just not ready for it that year. If they come back to us in a year and they say, you suggested that, it was a good idea, I do want to do that, we'll just pick things up and we'll meet them with what the goals that they have at that point.
Okay.
So what goes on in this room is just a lot of recommending of devices.
Okay.
What tools can a person use to maximize that vision? And this is the only service, like I said, that somebody has to come here for. Every other service that we offer, we can offer in a person's own home.
Oh, cool.
And what services do you, what classes are there that people can take if they want to take them?
Well, they're not really classes as much as they're
Are you videoing or just
videoing?
Is that just sound? Oh, boy, yeah. So I'm all in that video.
No. You're okay.
So
I'm good.
The core services, let's actually go to that. There's low vision, so it would be vision rehabilitation. With magnifiers, lighting, contrast, size. How can we help you with tools to do things to maximize your vision? If technology is a service that you need, if there aren't any visual devices that will help you with achieving your reading goals, your access to print, then we move into the transition of technology. And we look at what devices can we introduce or training to be able to access print using just gadgetry like an iPhone or an iPod or an OrCam device. There's a lot of different OCR tools that are available, which is an optical character recognition system that would take a picture of a page of print and basically read it to a person. We can do training with, do you use JAWS or Zoom text at your job?
I do. Well, I use JAWS at home. I don't use it at my job.
Okay. So we will train folks how to use JAWS to accomplish their goals with the computer. We have orientation mobility services, which you're pretty familiar with since you worked with the amazing Dan.
Right.
And we have, it's actually called Vision Rehabilitation Therapy. It's VRT, which is kind of kooky because this has nothing to do with rehabilitating a person's vision. It's really about visual function. But and that's just daily living skills. So you've probably heard of that.
Yeah.
Daily living skills are anything that you do from the time you get up in the morning to the time you go to bed.
Right.
So it's cooking, it's cleaning, it's managing your household, it's labeling your canned goods, it's labeling your clothing, it's sewing if you need to repair clothing, it's sorting your laundry, it's managing your medication, taking care of diabetic tasks if you're diabetic. It's handwriting, so you've got a signature for signing when you pick up prescriptions at the pharmacy or credit card slips or, whatever you have to sign.
Okay.
It's telling time, setting alarms.
Right. And I know how to do all that. I know how to...
Now, who taught you to do all that? Like, who taught you to use your iPod and your phone?
Well, I actually learned how to do all that myself.
Okay.
Because I started getting into Apple products when I was 28, and I've been in the Apple field for like 4 years now.
Okay.
And I got taught from a guy at camp that learned, and I want to learn how to use touchscreen, and the iPad was the very first thing that I started out with, and now and then I went from there and just went to town and knowing how to use it, and I've gotten help from another guy friend of mine that I met with other things, knowing how to do other things, so I'm very smart at how to use both of these.
Yeah. And that's the thing about getting to those camps. It's making connections with people who
Exactly.
are walking the same walk you're walking.
Yep.
And sharing those ideas and those resources.
Yeah.
And so you're going to go to one camp this year, but
Yeah.
usually you've gone to a couple,
Three.
right?
Three.
Which camps do you go to?
Careful,
if you
'cause
don't
there's
mind
a
me
I go to winter camp
asking? Okay.
in February. That'll be in February this year, and I'm only going to one camp this year. And I'm trying to figure out a couple other outings for June or either June or July. Trying to figure out an outing for that.
Is that through Highbrook or what camp do you go to?
It's through the Michigan Conference for the Blind.
Okay. Yeah, there's good camps and things going on in Michigan.
Awesome.
We have Highbrook Lodge. Have you ever gone there?
No, I have not. No,
If you like camp and you like the camp community,
I do.
you know, we've tried to do summer camp activities here at the site center, and what we realized is that Cleveland does it so well, and they own property and they have a camp that is set up to be accessible. We will just help with transportation or sharing of information to get people to Cleveland because that camp is phenomenal.
You said it's called Highbrook?
Highbrook Lodge. And they have some things going on in the winter, but it's mainly during the summer.
Okay.
And they have some that are for youth and some that are for young adults.
Okay.
You know, and it's just a pretty cool setup.
Yeah.
And it's for the blind as well.
It is specifically for folks who are blind and visually impaired.
Oh, nice. That's been
something
something
to think about.
Ooh.
We are all about like integration and equality and having access to everything.
Nice.
But sometimes it's nice to take a break from fighting for all of those accommodations and just go someplace where they've already got it figured out.
Right.
And really relax.
And when is this camp? This Camp Highbrook?
They have camps. I might still have a camp flyer from this year, but they have things going on all summer long.
Okay.
Cool.
They have boating and canoeing and golfing, and they have a recreation staff in Cleveland, which is not something that we have in Toledo. They have a preschool at the Cleveland Site Center, which is also not something that we have in Toledo. We're a much smaller agency. We've got about 20 folks working here. They've got somewhere in the ballpark of between 180 and 200.
Wow.
Last I had heard. So they're just huge.
Yeah.
There's things that are going on there that they can tackle. And they're great community partners to us. A great support to us with things that we try to do and sharing information. And sometimes we unite together so we have a bigger voice.
Right.
Wow.
Cleveland's it's an awesome place, but yes, there's so
I've
much
been
bigger
there.
than Toledo, and
Yeah.
you said that you've been.
Yes, I've been there. I went to the Cleveland Site Center for I think it was a month of pre-vocational classes.
Okay. Did you stay in their apartments that they have?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a great setup. I've asked for us to build a second story and to put in both a preschool and a dormitory so we can do that same sort of setup. I'll let you know when that happens. That's my pipe dream.
Wow.
That's a great dream.
We
That
need
is.
that in Toledo.
That would be awesome.
We need to be a place where people think, wow, that's a great city to live in because they have, this amazing accommodation.
Right.
But Cleveland's got it going on.
Wow.
That's something to
I
think
know
about.
that-
That's one to keep in the back of your mind, even if you don't do it like the summer of 18. If that's something you'd want to do, in the future, we'll have to remember Highbrook.
Well,
Or just remember, you can call me and ask me. I'll certainly won't forget, and I can tell you.
Awesome.
yeah, good. Well, I mean, is there any information that I could get on it now so that way I can get a roll on it, or?
They don't have a camp schedule that they're putting out yet.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
But you could certainly go to their website. You could tell them that your information, get on a list. Tell
Okay.
them that you're interested in that information,
Okay.
So the rest of this space, so we have this exam room. We used to have 3 exam rooms
Okay.
in a library. And we realized that we weren't using those rooms to their capacity. And there's an agency called the Deaf Service Center. They lost their home.
Ooh.
And we had space. So we made that space available to them, and now they live here too.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
So the Deaf Service Center is an agency out of Columbus. They have a Toledo office, and all their folks for their Toledo office work out of this building.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's actually really great. They are boots on the ground, great at advocating. They bring us into the loop when there's advocacy issues that we need to be aware of too. And they do interpretation and services for folks who are deaf.
Awesome.
So if a
Wow.
person has
Hearing impairments.
hearing impairment and blindness, we sort of band together.
Okay.
And again, if someone's coming here, it's one-stop shopping, and they're getting the best, we hope, that we can offer them to meet their needs.
Do you want me to pan your iPad around?